You're not gonna believe this, but Fortnite has a serious problem. There's aimbot hackers ruining every single tournament. Oh, bro, they're cheaters! And I've had enough of this. It's time to put an end to this once and for all. We're gonna enter the Trio Zero Build Victory Cup and we're gonna win. But in order to beat aimbot hackers, I'm gonna need aimbot hackers on my team too. So I called up the most famous aimbotter of all time.
Oh, I'm getting banned!
No, it's not Jarvis. Zemi. Everyone's always saying he has aimbot, and honestly, I believe it too. His aim is next level. But we're entering a trios tournament. I need someone else with human aimbot too. Enter Prospering. He doesn't get accused of aimbot as much as Zemi, but his aim is crazy sus. But there's one problem. To fight the aimbotters, we're gonna need to get into finals. That's where we always run into them. And to do that, we're gonna have to qualify. We loaded into the qualifiers feeling confident, but unfortunately, before we dropped out of the battle bus, there was one thing I had to do.
All right, I'm sorry that I have to tell you this, Ranger, but drop crowns.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that.
Crowns give away your location when the zone closes. If we wanted to beat the aimbot hackers, I had to do it. We were contested off spawn, but I landed first, so I got the combat shotgun. This was huge. We all hit the slurp truck together, and as Zemi started beaming them, I took a look down at the kill feed. William is a pro player, so this is a serious slot.
Crushing bitch. Hit him 40, 60.
21, 41 white.
Yeah. Whited.
Where is he?
Down on him.
He's 31 white. He's one shot right there.
Yep.
Nice, guys.
We easily destroyed the team contesting us. Looted up, got a bounty, and headed over to Mega City looking for kills. We had to drop a high kill game here to make sure 100% we qualify to face the cheater.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah? I didn't see that guy either.
There was no time to waste. We had to jump on these guys and kill them as quickly as possible.
Dead?
I don't know.
But things took a turn for the worst. Prospering went down. Zemi and I would have to clutch up.
They hit him 100 in the bunk.
But Zemi got fried too. We popped a shield keg and went for the res on Prospering, but we couldn't get it off in time.
Yeah, they're here. They're leaving.
100.
Nice.
Think I
Maybe
wanna
double
do-
up.
We had to take this opportunity to get the res, but people started spraying us from up top. We had to stick.
I'll stick it.
We got Prospering up. This was huge, and he had a great idea.
I think we get on the other building.
I
Like
think
this
so,
building
dude.
since we have katanas.
So we followed Prospering's lead, and it was a great call. It put us in a great position to beam these guys.
27 cracked on Aura. Aura one shot.
White,
Oh, I got the other guy.
Get in. Two more up here fighting. Gotta get both kills.
I'm in. 100.
Dude,
Okay.
Guys, one shot.
Nice.
I had this guy one shot, so I chased him. But unfortunately, he had a katana. We would need God loot to drop insanely high kills, so instead of chasing them down, we killed the boss and headed down to the vault. We got mythic shotguns, slurp, and now we are ready to go crazy and dominate this lobby.
Right there, full team. Here, land on this hill. Land up here.
We landed with angles on these guys, hit some solid beams, but then Zemi got a knock.
Dead. Push
Nice
that.
work.
But
They got 27,
Push
50.
all the way right, push
50
right.
behind the perpetrators.
So we headed over to finish them off, and Zemi picked up another knock, but their teammate was nowhere to be seen. We couldn't waste time looking for just one kill, so we headed out looking for squads, and we couldn't believe what we found. There were people everywhere.
60, 80, 100.
Head.
Dead.
Far guy.
They got 20.
The one on the
29.
ground. On the ground.
29
Right.
cracked.
Hit him,
Yeah.
60.
Dead.
Another guy,
Nice one.
20.
29.
49.
This was the reboot.
ODM gear on me,
Yeah,
ODM
this
gear on
dude-
me
They're
there.
up top.
Come on, come on.
Hit him 60 in there, 60 in there.
Killed one.
The guy on the bottom's really low. Behind the tree. Got him.
I grabbed some insane loot off the bodies, and now I basically had the best loadout in the game. So when Prospering spotted another team, I was ready.
Oh, wait. Right here. On the reboot. He stole a shield bubble to reboot.
Yeah,
He threw a
threw
bunker
one.
to reboot. Did we let him?
So we went over, planning to let them reboot, and then kill the whole trio. But when we got there, we found something we totally did not expect. Another team had the same idea as us, but we had a better plan.
Yeah.
Killed
we
them,
third
penalty
party.
team.
Yeah,
That guy.
Yeah, ready.
Yeah,
3, 2, 1, go. Got him. Jump on this other team.
20, 32. Canceled it.
That was 200 IQ. They were easy kills because we were distracted, and now we were clear to go fight the team that had just been rebooted.
He has no mobility.
This guy had it. Dead.
All right.
In the bunker
Push
right there.
bunker.
It's the solo from on bridge.
We pushed over thinking that this was going to be an easy kill, but we could not have been more wrong.
It's two guys, not a solo. Different team. Half the bunk.
Hit 100. Hit 100.
These guys are
Cracked
kataning
the
on me.
Knock one.
I need your help.
Crack one.
Yeah, come on. A whole nother
That's a
team
whole
there
nother
too.
team.
Find them.
Nice.
They're behind
Keep
that
the shots.
team.
I'm gonna beam him. Hit him 106.
I did huge damage to these guys, so I popped the slurp and katana did.
Finish. Yep. In the bubble.
I'm in bubble.
172 on one. Dead. Another one.
Two
Dead. Let's
All
go.
dead. Okay, it's a duo right here. Look. Running. 69 on the guy in the back. 32.
67.
Push that.
This was crazy. There was people everywhere, and we were racking up kills fast.
Good work.
You got one, but we couldn't see where the teammate had gone. So we headed back over to Mega City. We had to keep slaying out if we wanted to qualify and face the hack.
On me.
Nice. Yeah, he's on top of the hill.
Right here, right here, right here.
On the right, cracked him again.
30.
I got the other guy. I see him.
30.
Cracked him.
White.
Whited.
Dead.
Nice.
Push that.
That team has the pulse rifles. Pulse rifles are crazy overpowered. We had to kill these guys and get them.
100 teammate.
100.
56 white. 56 white on that guy.
Dead,
Nice.
dead.
Other teammate looking.
On me. One shot, one shot, one
As soon
shot.
as they knocked Zemi, they tried to make an escape, but I was not going to let them go that easy.
40.
Cracked him.
Double rest, double rest.
White, one shot, one shot.
It was tempting to chase after them, but we had to res Zemi. Luckily, they hadn't gone too far.
He's in
Down
this
there
bunker.
still.
17.
Let's go, we finally got the pulse rifle. I
come
was
up here.
kitted out of the wazoo, and there were still 25 players left. Now it's time to get as many kills as possible. Every point matters if we want to go fight the aimbot hackers. It's time to go demon time.
30 crack.
Dead.
32, 30,
30.
60, 80,
100.
30 white.
Down,
30
down
white.
one, down
nice,
one.
nice.
These guys were field bubbles, so we had no choice. We had to get in there.
Nice.
I'm getting in. Get in, Costner. Get in. 100 on one.
Nice, one more.
100 on another.
Oh my god.
140.
We rolled those guys now, but it's endgame. The circle's tiny, and there's still 11 people up. We had to play this super smart if we wanted to win and qualify to face off against the hackers. We were super unlucky with the zone. This forced us into a tough spot, but then the zone pulled back, and this is where Zemi thought of a 200 IQ play.
Wait, I think we all pop a slurp and we go early.
This was so smart. The slurp let us tank zone for a bit as it heals over time, and it gave us insane angles on the rest of the lobby who had to rotate in on
And
us.
that 3-1 shot.
Yeah, on the hill.
Look at him,
Hit him
on the hill,
100.
on the hill.
Yeah.
Killed that guy.
But slurps don't last forever, so we bubbled on edge of zone and kept on frying.
The body went down here. 40, 60.
30,
One
70.
shot behind that.
One shot
Breaking
right
that,
here.
breaking all
Look
that,
down.
breaking all that.
Got him on the bottom.
They're
They're
bubble
trying to
fighting.
fight. Play bush. Play bush. Zemi, come
Dead,
back.
dead,
Play
dead.
bush.
I got you.
100 dead.
Both dead.
More.
Yeah, get in bush if you can. Get in bush. 100 on this guy.
Yeah, I got
Close.
it. I don't have
Cracked him. One, dead.
On me, down here. Both of them here.
Cracked 1 HP, 1 HP. 1 HP
Dead,
on one.
dead.
Nice.
Nice, 2v1.
The other one coming back. Hit him. 40. In the open. Nice.
Let's go. We dropped an utterly insane first game, but there was many more to still come. That game, we'd gotten 46 kills, the highest kill game in the entire tournament. We followed this up with a couple more high kill games, absolutely demolishing the lobby.
Take a shot
30.
together. 100 on one. 1 HP. 1 HP on one. Dead.
Dead.
No, down at the bottom.
Killed another.
Nice. Hit this guy. 100. Cracked him. Nice.
As we racked up the points, we were pretty comfortable in qualifying for finals. So now it was time to face the evil aimbot hackers. It was luck of the draw whether we got them in our first game or not, but not that many people qualify for finals, so we always fight them. So we knew we were going to come up against them in this tournament sooner or later. But as we glided in, we noticed there were people here with us. Are we contested?
These guys look like they're going katana.
Thomas.
I think
Yeah,
we're wrong.
this is good. We needed katanas to beat the hackers, but at least we were free to loot up, get full shield, and get a loadout. We would need top tier loot if we wanted to beat the hackers, so we went over to check the key chest, but we found a little bit more than we bargained for.
Gold? I don't think you do.
I'm by your.
You get closer,
fire
closer,
here.
west. Go for it. Yeah. He's pushing up.
Wait, on me?
Prime. Hit him 100. Nice, good work. The other guy shooting
you
in the back.
Hold on. I'm about to have angles. I don't have an AR. Like, my loot is so bad, man.
100 on him, cracked him. Here, you with me?
Down. Dead.
Nice.
That was close. We want to fight the hackers, not them. So we decided to head back to the racetrack, and this is where something absolutely crazy happened.
My game just crashed.
No way.
Oh, it did, yeah.
What? My game crashed. This was insane. My game never crashes.
I can't even remember
I got 2 bucks.
the last time my game crashed.
Could this be the hackers messing with my PC? I watched Semi stream for a bit, but as soon as I opened my Fortnite back up, I could hear them getting into a fight.
Bro, they're literally the second I click back.
Yeah.
They died.
Zemi and Prospering lost the fight, and it sounded like they got absolutely fried. Was that the hackers too? Maybe this was going to be harder than we thought. But not all was lost just
We
yet.
still got 2 games. It's not over. It ain't over till I say it is. Fortnite actually told me that I can say when it's over.
Unfortunately, despite a valiant effort in Game 2, we tried to find the aimbot hackers, but we couldn't, and we ended up getting 11th place. So now it's time for Game 3, our last chance. This is the game where we finally get to face off against the aimbot hackers. We were uncontested, so we took our time looting up. If we're going to beat the aimbot hackers, we're going to need God loot.
Gold pump for 2 keys, purple AR, and key chest.
I got a key off the ground, and on my way back to the key chest, I got the Keymaster Augment 2. This was insane. I could buy so much good loot.
Alright, now we go
check.
back. We get the pump for sure.
But on our way back to get the pump, we ran into a team looking to fight.
30 is the defaults again. 95, 120, 150.
These guys were just default skins, hitting all their shots. Could it finally be the hacker?
No, he's down on you. 30 cracked, 60.
I cracked this guy, so I headed down the Prospering, and I got to him just in time.
Anybody got shots for me?
Got him.
Dead.
No, I don't have
So we killed 2 of them, but after a while the third ran, and there was no way those guys were cheaters. The aimbot hackers are still out there. We had okay loot, but that wasn't a huge problem. We were missing one vital thing.
What are we gonna do about swords?
We only have one still, right?
Yeah.
Can't we check
go
like
up there.
east? Yeah, I was about to say east. Like we gotta go somewhere.
So we were way out of the circle, praying for katanas, and then Zemi found something.
I just got it again.
This was great, but it's not quite a katana, and that still left me in prospering without mobility. We had to find something. So we went searching deep into zone, and eventually our prayers were answered.
ODM out here?
Nice. Let's go. Oh, I found a katana.
Wait.
This was huge. Ideally, we'd all have katanas, but at least now we all have some kind of movement. So we could finally start rotating the zone, and luckily the slurp truck was still there. We hit it, bought tons of ammo from the vending machine, and then started heading into zone. But as soon as we got in, we heard a familiar sound.
Maybe on our right. Is that the default? It is. That's
Yeah,
default,
yeah.
That's
Okay.
We had to track these guys down.
We know one have a katana for sure.
So we went deep into Storm, hunting them for their katanas. But it didn't go quite as we hoped. It put us in a tough spot.
I'm popping a medi. I'm popping a medi.
Yeah, they're on the hill west. They're on the hill west.
Now we're deep in zone, and I only have 1 splash left.
Go all the way around. There's a med miss in the bathroom and pizza.
Oh, pizza, nice.
You guys are good. We'll be fine.
This was a huge find. We healed up, and as soon as we came out of the building, Zemi saw something.
Wait,
You
I
got
see him. I
away.
see him running back. 30, 60, 112. That's
Nice.
I think that was one of the guys that got recruited.
Sadly, they didn't have katanas, so we started making our way into the safe zone. But this was not going to be easy.
People on me. Full boosting on me. You might want to not even come to me, bro.
And they chased Zemi deep into Storm. Things were not looking good. We're all super low on health.
We gotta get together and
See, I
splash,
hit him
guys.
90.
It's about to be a
I have a
two
med kit. I have a med kit. Don't worry about me.
So I headed over to Prospering and Splash, and on the way, I found something incredible.
Wait,
I'm
we
down.
should initiate this.
It was a bit of a gamble, but we basically had to use all of our heals waiting in zone, and it took forever to open. But eventually it popped out, and it was well worth the wait.
I'm gonna drop my
We
hop.
got 2 mythic slurps each, as well as a bunch of other loot. But the slurps were huge! Because we sat in zone so long, the team holding us had moved in, and it was looking like we were free to make our way in. But as I got into zone, we were met with a nasty surprise.
You booting storm behind
Oh,
you?
I got beamed. Yeah.
I got absolutely fried. This was really close, but the slurp came in clutch. I popped one and I made it into the safe zone. But as we made our way into the circle, Zemi got fried.
That's the default team.
It was a default team. This might finally be the aimbot hacker.
Are they pushing?
They're pushing.
Yeah, yeah.
They were pushing. We had to get out of here.
I can play a leaf foul here. Okay, get in a leaf foul. Cross.
We were only 1 bubble for cover and no bunkers at all. So we're gonna have to play this a little bit sneaky.
Yeah, wait and swarm and then crouch walk into the leaf foul, I think. He's aiming at them in front of me. We could 3, 2, 1 this guy. 3, 2, 1.
We got the kill. This was huge. But now our cover is blown.
You might have to bubble. You might have to bubble.
The bubble bought us time, but we had to think of a plan and think fast.
These guys, their bunkers low. What if I was slurp?
Yeah. I'm down to 3, 2, 1 now.
3,
Do
2,
it now.
1. Go. Right. Yeah, he's behind it. All of them.
Getting them to move was huge. They didn't have angles anymore, and they were just getting pushed into another team.
They're getting shot by another team on top of the hill. Body in the open.
We went over to see what was on that body, and I found 2 slurps and a purple katana. This is game changing. But there was no cover, so we had to head back to our bunker. And now we had a near impossible rotation ahead of us.
I think you have to like literally go all the way left, guys.
But we had to do it to beat the cheaters. Any of these teams could be aimbotters, and we had to get our revenge.
Out here, lock. Grab a hill here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for a beam here. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
White it.
I'm going in.
Whatever. Yeah, go on.
Dead.
Nice.
Don't leave.
We have this
And then we
bunker's
found
in
him.
zone.
50. 50 again.
White.
30 white.
Dead.
Nice dog. Stay in here. Careful from behind you.
I think we have to make this thing move.
This position was good for now, but we still had a long way to go.
I'm going for this
Nice.
roof.
Yeah, this roof right here.
Careful for your
I'll
left.
walk her back,
There
yeah.
might be a team to your left.
Yep.
Nice.
100.
White.
Good shot.
You wanna get to
Yo,
the
let's
rock?
get
You're
to the
gonna
rock.
run
Get to the rock.
all the way right and bunker up.
There were still like 20 players left, and the aimbot hackers were among them. It all came down to this. But as we katanaed in, Prospering was down. I had to go crazy and take out the cheaters as a solo.
Nice.
There's so many full teams.
What? It was all over, and just like that, the aimbot hackers got me. Now there was only one thing left to do. Check the replays and see everything from the hacker's POV.
Yeah, he has a hacker name. Yeah, he just double nade the guy. Yeah, that's
They have
normal.
walls too, bro.
He just headshot this guy. He's literally sat. His aimbot doesn't know who he wants to shoot at, though.
Oh my. Oh no, these poor guys.
That is a tragedy, man.
GG's. We couldn't do it this time, but we tried our best. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe.